Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading from March 17th through the 31st, my longer readings for my Tauruses. Hi Taurus, how are you? Hope all is well. Love reading for you. Okay, now the cards I use for the longer is my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. They give me kind of what the main message is. Then I go to John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and that just kind of fills in a little bit of the spaces. And then I finish up with my Osha Zen Tarot cards. And that kind of gives me the, okay, some advice for you. Okay? Now, I have prayed, meditated, infused with Reiki energy, and this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, so March. So we have, all the stuff going on. Uranus in Taurus. That expect the unexpected, though that is your sign. So I really think it's going to work out well for you having Uranus in here for, I think it's until, I said 2028, but I think it's 2024. Don't hold me to that one. It's going to be here for a while. But on March 20th, we also have a full moon. And this is another supermoon. So we've had 3 supermoons. Now, the one last month was a little bit more super, I guess. But this is another supermoon. This is now in Libra. Okay, this is a Libra supermoon. And Libra loves to have balance. Okay, card wanted to pop. They love to have balance. They want things to work well. They want things to, to go, basically harmony. They want harmony, okay? But Uranus kind of makes things a little bit, it may bring out the, it may bring out people that we don't, or may bring out, I don't want to say that word, it just may bring out people that we don't necessarily want, that wants to disrupt the harmony. I like that one. How's that? Disrupt the harmony. Then we have also that supermoon, okay. Then we have the March equinox. Now, for the people in the northern hemisphere, that is the spring equinox. People in the southern, I guess that would be the autumn equinox. I'm not quite sure. I live in the northern, so okay, you want to come up too? Oh, we have, okay, all the cards came up. So anyway, that brings that out. So that's very strong energy too. Then we also have Aries. Okay, I can put these away. Then we also have the beginning of Aries season. Now, Aries is the beginning of the astrological year. So this is a time, so we have this big supermoon up there, Libra trying to make things balance, Uranus trying to say, maybe, maybe not. And then we have the March equinox. Again, it's changing. Equinox is equal light to equal dark, okay? So again, we have that balance. And then, of course, we have Aries bringing in that new astrological year. So this is definitely a time for my Tauruses to get out there. This is a little bit even more umphier than New Year's Day, okay? So this is a time to go out there and start your, give your intentions, put your goals out there, resolutions, all of that. Now remember that this is all, everything we've just talked about is all part of the divine, higher power, guardian angel, spirit, not spirit guides per se, but they work through this too. So remember, this is all part of a greater power beyond ourselves, okay? That this energy comes along. Now, the next interesting thing that's going to happen is that this is the March full moon. Next month, April, there will be another full moon, not a super moon, but a full moon, and that again will be in Libra. So Libra is trying to keep that balance. They want to keep that balance. Now, why? Now, if that energy is good, balanced energy, that's great, but if they're trying to keep the balance to counter something, then just expect, because, Uranus, expect the unexpected. Okay, so let me grab my glasses and see what the cards were that jumped out for us. Okay, So I think I went through all my stuff, right? I told you about my cards. I told you that I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy. Also, too, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? But I wanted to get that out, make sure I had that to you. Okay, first card is down. This one is the Eight of Fire. Again, fire is our Leo, Sagittarius, and our Aries energy, okay? Very passionate, burning, and remember, though you are Earth, and, sometimes it's good to clear out. There's a lot of clearing with this energy, too, like just clearing it out. And sometimes with the fire, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad clearing, okay? So just keep that in mind. This one is events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things are happening at once. I really feel that, when I was talking about that clearing out, that it's like it's clearing out. It's like a fresh slate or a clean slate, fresh start. And that would go with that Aries, that Aries astrological new moon, new year, okay? And that would go with that, all of that energy on that 20th. Make sure, because my Taurus is the one, the ones that comment to me, that probably more about this than even I do. The power that's going to be coming with this. So this is I really feel that it could be a very fresh start for my Tauruses. Now, is it going to be in our careers? It could be jobs, maybe, because career and jobs aren't quite the same. Relationships, I'm thinking more of the relationships. I'm feeling that more for you, okay? And but relationships to me too can be any type of relationships that we have. But I'm feeling maybe it's more of that romantic relationship. So if you're looking, you might be putting out some good vibes, but I'm also pheromones. Pheromones are like these hormonal things that, it's like a perfume, but that you make, and it might be like, ooh. Okay, so just kind of letting you know that one. It comes to me. Okay, so now we have the 10 of Earth. And the 10 of Earth, again, that's your energy. This is a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Again, I'm feeling I'm feeling that people's jobs, I'm feeling status quo with people's jobs, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that if you're looking for work, because I know there's my Tauruses that still do, that it's not a good time to do it. In fact, I think that around that, that 20th, I definitely think it's a good time, to do that, to keep looking and to interview and things like that. In fact, I think that, doing it in Aries season, having interviews and such in Aries might actually be a good, might be what kicks it over. But I'm feeling that, again, that clean slate is coming to my mind. I'm seeing a blackboard, and I'm seeing how you have chalk on it and then you have the eraser, and it's like somebody is just cleaning off the blackboard. And they're actually coming behind the eraser with water to wipe it clean. So I'm feeling that for many of my Tauruses, this could be the start of a clean slate, a start of a new project, a new life choice, something like that. I'm feeling that this energy could be the start of something, and it might be, and this is kind of that Uranus energy, it might be something that you never even thought about, okay? Or somebody that you never even thought about. I'm feeling that it's like a new life choice. Now, if you are in a committed relationship, it's not like, oh, I need this, honey, I'm sorry, but I got to go out and find that person. No. It could actually be that a lot of the past hurts, a lot of the past arguments, it's almost like it's all gone away. I'm going to tell you to have some common sense, with this too. We don't forget everything, but it's almost like, it's almost like, New Year's Day, okay? But for you more so. I'm feeling a clean slate. Okay, we are still with Mercury retrograde, and that will be until the 28th. So maybe somebody that has gone from your life might try to reappear, and that may be a good thing. I'm always I'm always somebody that says, let's just go forward. I don't like to go back to jobs I've lost or gotten rid of, or that I've applied for, or that I've left. I'm like, well, no, there's something new around the corner. But this may be a time for you to actually kind of reevaluate. Okay, so let's see what else we have. This one is reversed. This one is King of Air, and air is, of course, our Libra. We're in a Libra moon at this, or the 20th is the Libra moon, Gemini, and Aquarius. And that one is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance your mental and emotional considerations. And that is what, I was talking about with Libra. Libra loves that balance. So should you possibly see that person, and you know me, people that have watched, they know me. If you see that person, or if there's that job, or if there's that career that might be of interest to you, this is the time to basically speak it out and talk it out. Go up, I talk about that moon, but this is also the time to go and ask. Go and ask. This is your time to go and ask. If you don't ask, the answer is always no, okay? So this is your time to ask. Okay, so now let's go in here. Put my glasses up there so I don't lose them. Now, the John Holland Psychic Tarot cards. Let's see what we have. What can you fill in? What can you fill in for our Tauruses? What pieces, what else is there for Taurus to know? Okay, let's cut the deck. I think that this is going to be a good time for you because, of course, we're going to be then coming soon to your season itself. But I think, again, this Uranus in your sign, I think is going to actually work for your benefit. Okay, let's see what we have here. Now, the first card, the base chakra. Now, your base chakra, that's your root. That's your first chakra, and it is your security. It is your confidence. It is your who you feel you are. It is, a lot of times they say this is back to your childhood. Did you have a childhood, that was very positive and very self-affirming? Did you have a childhood that wasn't? This is where all of that, it's like your past, okay, I'm picking up like your past garbage can is, okay? So is your garbage can filled with junk, that just icky, mucky stuff? If it is, this is a good time for you to kind of clean that all out and, and get the, bring whatever it is to the landfill. That's what I'm feeling. But if it wasn't, if it was, and many of us do, many of us have that, those past traumas. And I don't know why I try to keep this more positive, but maybe we have to, address it. Was this about was there this past trauma that needs to now be cleared out? This would be the time to do this at. So, if you need to go to counseling, go to counseling. If you need to go talk to a doctor, go talk to a doctor. Whatever it is, if you need to do, connect with that higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, divine, do that too. But this is the time, we were talking about, this is the time of clearing out, the clearing out time. That 8 of fire is like, what does a fire do? It can get rid of the good or the bad or both. It's like, shoo. And I really feel that this is going to be a time for you to, dig that muck out of that garbage can and put it where it belongs, which is not in your possession at all. Okay? Okay. So, and it really is a time for you to affirm who you are. Okay, let's go on to this next card. Okay, here we go. Reversed. And I know my Tauruses love this so much. Intuition. Because you are highly psychic. We've talked about this. There's no way around this. You have very, very strong, shall we all repeat it a couple more times? Intuition. You have that. So during this time, when you're getting rid of that old stuff, and this is what I'm thinking of, is that you're getting rid of this old stuff, you're clearing it out. So this is telling us that you need to then use that intuition, because I really feel that it's going to guide you to your next step. Okay? It's going to take you, and your intuition, you're connecting with that universe. and it's going to guide you to that next step. Not quite sure again, but I do feel it's going to be more relationship. But remember, to me, relationship can be your work relationships. It can be your romantic relationship. Okay, so let's see what this next card says. Okay, financial and material changes. So again, with this, I don't feel that this is going to be a, I don't feel that this financial material changes are going to be negative. I feel again it's cleaning out. It's basically looking at old habits and seeing what you can get rid of. Okay? I feel that, it's part of this. It's getting, it's that fire that's coming in and it's burning the bad, but it's also burning the good. Okay? So it's kind of like a reevaluation, but I do feel that by, you will know what it is you need to clear out. I'm only worried that the Eight of Fire may not give you so many choices. Okay? But Libra wants it to be balanced. Libra wants the money to come in and the money to go out in a balanced way. Okay? So that's the only thing. This one could be a little bit disruptive, but I think for my Tauruses, I don't think it's going to be disruptive for the majority of my Tauruses. I'm sorry for the ones or twosies or however many that it is, but in the long run, it will serve you better. I know, it's hard to say, well, how can it serve me better if I don't have money to pay my rent? It will teach you. This will be a teaching opportunity. So, yours are your energy for this. See, this thing with Uranus is really, it's like, if you have something that, again, it's going to be, things clearing out, things, that fire going through it, burning out what's good, bad, and giving you that fresh, clean slate. And I feel that it's even going to be like a fresh, clean slate in your finances. Okay? So that means if you are really in debt because of bad spending habits, then you're going to learn to go on a budget. If you're really in debt because you lost a job, then a job will be coming to you. Okay? Do you see how that balances it out? And there's two different roads to, go down with that. But again, it's like you're getting that clean slate. Okay, let's see now with the Osho Zen Tarot cards. What final words of advice do you want to... Oh, okay. Excuse me. I haven't had the cards jump down like that for a while, but 3 cards. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a couple of cards, and we will. So the cards want to give you some advice. We actually have 6 cards, but we will read them all, putting them face down. And let's see, this first card, piece of advice. Okay, it's reversed. Now, the people that follow me know that reverse cards have, to me, have a very strong message. So we have our Thunderbolt. So what the cards are saying, don't be worried or don't be alarmed if things just, when that clean slate comes along, if it changes things. Okay, this energy is a time of change. So it's telling you to be aware that there will be changes during this time. Okay? And with energy too, energy is such that you might be listening to this on the 10th when I'm going to post this, and it might start for you then. You might listen to this on the 29th, and it might start for you then. Okay? That's how it's like you listen when you're supposed to listen. Okay? So let's see what this next card is. So this clean slate could bring about some really big changes for you. Okay, let's see what this next one is. Okay, Innocence. I love this, how he looks. Here is this very wise, well, I'm going to assume, I feel like he's a very wise older man, who basically, he's seen things in his lifetime, and yet he sees, what is that on him? Like some sort of a green bug. Okay, I'm sorry. And he finds amazement in this small detail, this small creature. So while this is, so the advice is basically, look at this when these things change, when things happen, this clean slate begins. Look at it in amazement and say, wow, look at what the universe is doing for me. Okay, I may not appreciate it at the moment, but it's really an amazing thing that this big universe is looking at me. Okay, so let's see what this next card says. Okay, reversed again, morality. Okay, morality. Sometimes this is when, so they're basically advising you not to get so caught up in the details. Okay, don't get so caught up in thinking what a certain way should be. Okay, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's like, with me, yes, people should have morals, people should know right and wrong, but when I see this card here, it's not necessarily knowing right or wrong. It's basically, I feel like this is more putting my values on you. So this could be that outside people are putting their values on you, and it's warning you not to be aware, not to respond to that. Know that you are following your path. It might be that you yourself are putting your values on another. Okay, so this warns us against doing that. Okay, so let's see what this fourth card will be. Okay, again reversed, flowering. So whatever this clean slate is all about, it really is something that is going to create a new and better place for you, okay? And it might create a new and better you, but it is going to create a new and better place, okay? So just know that. If you know that, so I'm not saying that you're going to go through some really rough times. I know that you're going to get that clean slate, and that clean slate could feel kind of rough, but it's going to be like this brand new beginning, whatever this is and however this is applying to you. So let's see now, what is number 5? Okay, again reversed. And what this is to me now, this is friendliness. See how the two trees, they're very pretty, they're very sweet, they're nice, and they're of different, the leaves are of different colors. To me, what this is telling me is that there is actually going to be, the universe is actually again coming, and it's basically saying to you, I've got you. It's giving you that, it's giving you this, like, this protection. It's actually, okay, how do I put this now? So it's like, it's saying that you are covered. You are covered. The universe is covering you. The universe has you covered. The universe has your back. So whatever this is that happens between the 17th and 31st, and especially, that 20th, you can go like 3 days before, 3 days after. That's when the peak of this is, but that actually will go through. That energy goes through even till next month, and with Uranus next, couple of years. I think, like I said, 2024, I'm not good with that one. But it's like it's saying, I've got your back. So the universe has your back on this, okay? So even if you are feeling kind of, just know the universe has your back on it. Okay, this last card, Aloneness, okay? Aloneness. It goes along with what I was just saying. The universe has your back. This, you may, and I hate this because, my Taurus says, I love you, I love you. This, we have, the Thunderbolt, the disruption. You might feel that you're the only one going through whatever this energy is, this clean slate energy, whatever this wiping out of good, bad, the ugly. You may feel, this is warning you about feeling like you're the only one that this is happening to. And with that, you need to remember that, there will be this growth. The universe does have your back. It's telling you to be careful about putting your values or your feelings or your disappointments on another person, on another, about, not to say you can't talk about it, but to do that. It's also telling you that all of these little things are happening for your greater good. So with that, you need to, of course, as I will always tell you that, you need to reach out to your divine higher power. You need to do your meditation during this time because this energy is going to be so intense, and this will all work out for your betterment, okay? I'm not saying doom and gloom here, no, because it's just that this kind of change is just, I don't like to go through change, but it's kind of like, okay, to give you examples, it's kind of like if by chance you lose your job, and again, this kind of goes back to what we were talking about with spending. You lose your job, then a better job is coming to you. It's because a better job is coming to you. And you would not have seen this opportunity because you had to lose the other, because it was comfortable for you. And I think that's really what this whole energy is about. It's like you have gotten to, and you might be saying, no, Deb, I'm not comfortable at all. I understand. I don't like this. But you might not have been living to your full universal potential. And it's like the universe is telling you and pulling you to pulling you into your universal space. Okay? I hope that makes sense, because it really, that clean slate just keeps, and like I said, I see that blackboard, I see the erasing, and then I just see the sponge or whatever, and it's just cleaning that off for you. It goes back to, this eight of fire, where it's basically fire, it clears it all out. It clears everything out. So it's not going to be bad. There's going to be a lot of energy. So if you know that there's going to be energy too, be aware of it. Again, go out on that, the 20th, 3 days before type of thing after, but try to get it closer to the 20th. I like the day before, the day of, or the day after. Try to go there and really, really get it's easier for you to get rid of things and have control over what you get rid of and what you ask for than necessarily having the universe step in and say, okay, I feel like the universe has this big mop. Okay, I'm here to mop it all up for you. No. Here, let me have some control over this. I can have some control. And the thing is, you can have some control. So use this time to actually be the one to give things up and be the one to ask for things. Because literally, if it's meant, the universe might be happy with that. Okay, and say, okay, yeah, we got that. Because otherwise, that clean slate keeps coming back to me, and I see this almost like this cartoon version, not cartoon, sorry, universe, but this animated version of the universe coming with a big mop to mop things up. Okay. You work with that energy. You talk to the universe and say, hey, how about if we just get rid of some of the things and get some of the things. Okay. Exciting times for you, my Tauruses. So, as always, know, and really know this, you are loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.